So we're moving on to Torin.
I'm gonna smash the same one.
You're gonna go for the same ghoul, okay?
Yeah.
You've done a
Oh
miss
wait,
there.
that's the wrong roll. I need +2 on top of that. Sorry.
+2 on top of that.
Yeah, so 13.
13. All right. Yep. So you've managed to connect. This is with your greatsword, is it?
It is.
All right. So you've done a big swing and you've managed to hit him. I don't know, right across the rib, shall we say?
How about that, you slag?
Jesus. All right. So you've cleaved him near in twain.
My.
Oh my.
And he cleft him here in twain, in twain.
Did Sabaton have any songs about clefting people now in twain?
No, but Davey does.
But he's a ghoul, so he's just kind of. His legs are off, but he's dragging himself along the ground. He's scrambling towards you still. But he's not he's not very healthy.
I don't think I get anything for crits now.
It's a critical hit when you roll to hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the D20 that gives you a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 3.5 ghouls left.
Alan Taran.
And Elantara's turn is next.
Can I see any of the ghouls from my position?
But do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Then yes.
Right. So
You've got one engaged in combat with Grak and Torin, and another that is kind of coming around from the side, kind of sizing people up.
Well, I'll shoot the one that's still able-bodied and not got half its body cut off.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll the D20, is it?
Yeah. So you're still quite far back. It hasn't necessarily seen you yet. To be honest,
Yeah.
they're pretty preoccupied with Torin for the most part. They were the first person that they saw. So yeah, you can.
I've got 600
to
foot range on my longbow, so.
Yeah, but if they're very close to you, then you take a penalty for being too close.
Less than 5 foot. I don't think they're that close, are they?
No, they're not in melee range with you yet. Because you were further behind the rest of the group. So you can let off your bow.
So it's D20 plus my. Dex
So it would be D20 plus your Dex bonus plus your proficiency. Okay, so yeah, so you've just struck him true, basically, right between the eyes. We could say.
I roll my damage with any modifiers.
So it's the damage. Yeah, you put on your Dex modifier.
Right.
So it's your bow damage plus your Dex. Cool. Right, so the force of the shot's kind of the force of the shot has hit the ghoul, and he's staggered a bit, but ultimately all it's done is slow him down. He's quite quickly back at full speed, hurtling towards the party. So Elu's going next.
Yeah, sorry, but I think my character would definitely see this as time to sleight hand those rings off.
What an asshole!
Yeah, well that's fine. Okay, so
he's only got
one.
No,
he's got three rings on his little tutor.
I'll give one to my buddy Torin though.
Yeah, but you've still got 2, and
I
didn't see that anyway. So.
Okay, so Dave, you need to roll sleight of hand for Elu, and Chungus, you need to roll perception.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Is it terrible? Oh, what's my? It's just 0. Shit how it is. Oh no!
Yeah, so he doesn't notice. You managed to get hold of his horn.
I put the horn back,
and you slip the rings off.
Yeah.
Grab my what?
So you need to remove the rings from your inventory, Chungus, and Elu has them now.
I didn't put the what was it? A necklace, was it?
Gunman's is saying natural or perception is the lowest roll you get. So I think that's that thing just below the skills where it says passive wisdom perception. I think.
I don't know. I don't have a character sheet loaded up.
I don't understand what you mean. But will this mean that I don't get the rings?
No.
It depends what his passive perception is, I guess.
Mine, 10.
How do
Because
you know you're-
underneath where it's your charisma is there like 10 passive wisdom perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So what? So that's like the DC then of the DC of the action then that's
Oh,
working
so
against
I
his
need
perception.
to hit above 10.
Mm.
it's the lowest roll you get.
But I got 10 above 10 before though. So like so I would have done that before.
I have no idea.
No, but I got.
No,
I
I
got more
don't-
than
I
10
mean, I
before,
don't-
didn't I?
I don't understand what Andy means by the lowest
think-
roll that you get.
Well, does it just mean that you don't roll it in defense? It just means that I have to beat that. Is that what they mean, or misunderstanding?
I think it'd be you. You always have to beat more than 10 to beat someone's.
Because like mine's
perception.
11 because I've got +1 wisdom.
So mine would be 10 plus my modifier, so it'd be 13.
Right. Well, let's carry on with what we're doing at the moment, where I'm just getting everybody to roll against one
Yeah, it's
another,
fine.
and
Yeah,
I'll
sounds
look
good
it
for
up
now.
later because Andy's even just said now that they don't like using this rule.
So we'll just
So
crack on with it for now.
got-
You've lifted him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
okay. So what Andy's saying is that no matter what you roll, you will always score at least your passive.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you just take them for now.
All right. Cheers.
You know what? You've tried hard for him. You gave it your best, hadn't you?
Cheers.
And I started to feel a bit bad for you, thinking you were a shitty feat.
Right.
Possibly the shit.
So we're gonna we'll just carry
We'll
on
not
like
even
this.
give you one.
So Elu has successfully taken advantage of the fact that his mates are getting the people he's found himself with are getting battered to steal some rings.
Uh-huh.
Right, so that moves us onto the ghouls then. So funnily enough, this ghoul that is dragging itself around by the arms is he's the highest on the he's the highest on the list. So he's going to move in, and he's currently engaging he's currently engaging both Grak and Torin. So he's going to go after Grak. He's going to go after Grak.
Correct.
Yeah. And he's going to go after Grak with... Oh, he's going at you with his claws.
Oh no. Have they crab hands?
No, they're just swipey claws. They've just got really horrible like bag lady nails.
Bag lady?
Okay, so what is your armor class, please?
14.
Okay. So basically, it's massively off balance. What with not having any legs, it's clawing at you. It's trying to get you. It's it's growling and slobbering and scratching at you. But it's just completely ineffective. It's just a little bit short. It's just swiping at the air in front of you.
Very sad.
The second one that's running in.
Do I ahead of one of them?
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
beg your pardon. So I thought you were after two of them, but yeah, you're ahead. You're ahead now.
Oh, so I'm ahead of 2 even.
Yeah,
But
you're ahead of
yeah.
3. You're ahead of 3. I thought I got it
there
the
you-
wrong
oh
round.
my God.
Yeah, it's Davy Toe now.
I'm going to use vicious mockery against not
Vicious
the one on the
mockery.
ground.
You haven't even got any legs.
No, not that. Not the one on the ground. That's a shit one because it gives a disadvantage attack. So yeah, what I can't remember how to cast spell.
So it's you're using which one are you using? What's it called?
Vicious mockery. So it's voice. It's an action.
Yep. So you need
Turn is-
to 60 feet. Yep. So you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If it can hear you, it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage.
Yep.
And have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. So that's it. Basically, you just
I bet your small penis fell off.
okay.
Does it need to roll? Does it have
So
any
it's
wisdom?
so it's 8 plus the saving throw it needs to make is 8 plus whatever it was. I can't remember. Where is it?
Is it 4? Is it
It's
my
here
spell
somewhere.
attack bonus?
Yeah, 8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, any proficiency bonus, and any special modifiers that you might have. So what's your what's your spell casting ability modifier?
So it's spell attack bonus 4. Or the modifier is charisma.
Okay, so what's your charisma?
So it's 2.
2. So that's 10.
Yep.
And do you have proficiency for this cantrip?
Wait, proficiency? What?
Probably not. Okay, so I've got to make a saving throw, which is plus nothing. So I'm just rolling a d20. And I make the save.
Oh shit. Obviously, he doesn't care about his donger anymore.
No, he really doesn't.
What's the save on that?
Wisdom. It was just against 10. It was 8 plus Chungus's charisma modifier, which was 10. So yeah, he's fine about having a rotten willy.
No. Wouldn't be. Just shriveled from getting pounded in the gooch by a bike seat.
Okay, so this so the second ghoul was balling straight for Torin originally, but then he got then he got arrowed in the chest, and he wasn't so happy about that. So we're gonna see where he's heading. He's actually changed his mind, and he's heading towards Elantara.
Bitch, please.
He's got the speed for it. You're only about 12, 15 feet away. He's got a speed of 30. He's right up in your ship.
Bring it. Leprosy boy.
And he's coming at you with his claws as well. So what's your armor class?
15.
So he's done you hurt. Actually, that's he's pretty effectively smacked you in the chops.
Tisk tisk.
So you're an elf, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so